Hello everyone, welcome to the 13th session of History of Class 9, second chapter, Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. We have already completed 12th session of this chapter. And what was the last topic? We have done what changed after October. And the today's topic is the Civil War. Now, on the last topic, we discussed what changed after October. We saw many things changed. What the Bolshevik party they thought. Before that session, 12th session, on 11th session, we were on the topic. Which topic? The Revolution of October 1917. We saw on that topic. We saw finally Bolshevik took over the power. And then after that, in the 12th session, we saw finally the Bolshevik, or you can say Vladimir Lenin, he finally implemented his April thesis, right? There was three demands: one, the bank to be nationalized; another one, the war to be closed; and the next one, the land redistribution. So after, as soon as what happened when Bolshevik took power in Russia, and after what happened after this war, October Revolution, finally what happened? He implemented all his demand, and also he renamed his party. He changed the clothes of the dress of the army officials and all. So many things happened in this after revolution. That means which revolution? After October. But we saw lots of ups and downs of Bolshevik party. We know that Bolshevik party was in support of socialism, but slowly what happened? The attitude of Bolshevik party started changing. Bolshevik party did not get support majority in Russia, and slowly people started getting confused from of this party. So we'll see many of these things on this another topic, that is the Civil War. In this topic we will see the changing attitude of Bolshevik. We can see how the Bolshevik party changed, what was their theme, and what they did to the people. We'll see in this topic. So it's page number 4040. Please go through the book and please listen carefully what I'm explaining you. When the Bolshevik ordered the land redistribution, the Russian army began to break up. Soldiers, mostly peasants, wished to go home for the redistribution and deserted. Now what happened? As soon as this Bolshevik party ordered the land redistribution, that means this land redistribution was in his April thesis. So when Bolshevik party started redistribution, what happened? The army also started going to their own place. That means they started to leave the army. Why? Because before an army, what they were peasants, and they want their land, isn't it? Like staying in army for whole life, it doesn't mean that their life will go on. So they also want land to live after retirement and all, isn't it? So they break up. That means they left the army and they started going to their own place to get the land back. Non-Bolshevik socialist, liberal and supporters of autocracy condemned the Bolshevik uprising. Now see here, as the Bolshevik were getting majority slowly in Russia, how their theory was working on. So most of the non-Bolshevik party, you can say liberal and supporters of any other autocracy, they condemn what? Uprising of this Bolshevik. They did not like the theme, or you can say they did not like the theory of Bolshevik party. So that is the reason this non-Bolshevik, socialist, liberal and supporters of autocracy, what they did, they organized a troop to fight against the Bolshevik. Their leaders moved to South Russia and organized troops to fight the Bolshevik, that means the raid. During 1918 and 1919, almost you can say this civil war was fought between 1918 and 1919. The Green, that means that is the socialist revolutionaries, and the White pro-Tsarist. Now see, the Bolshevik party was in a raid. Green, that means it was a socialist revolutionaries who were non-Bolshevik, and White means pro-Tsarist, means you can say who were the people, those who supported Tsar, that means Tsar Nicholas II, that means you can say a supporter of king, they are pro-Tsarist. So what happened? Now fight was against Bolshevik. This Green and White, they were together and they wanted to fight against the, what is, raid, that means Bolshevik. So this fight only, what it became? It became an, what, civil war. Now civil war means inside the country. Civil war means inside the country. None of the country can interfere, or none of the, this is not inter-country war. It is inside the country itself, the fight between the people of country. So here they were backed by French, American, British and Japanese troops, all those forces who were worried at the growth of socialism in Europe. Now, but here we can see this Green and White, that means socialist revolutionaries and pro-Tsarists, got support of whom? French, American, British and all. Why this French, American and British, they supported this Green and White? Because somehow this country, French, American and British, somehow they were related with the trade, or they were in a good relationship. They were in a trade wise, maybe they are a friendship type of. So that is the reason these countries also were worried. If they thought like if Bolshevik will uprise in Russia, so there would be problem in their trade and business against Russia. So that is the reason this French, American and British, what happened? They supported socialist revolutionaries and pro-Tsarist. As these troops and the Bolshevik fought a civil war, looting, banditry and famine became common. As soon as you see the civil war started, what happened? There was looting. Looting means to snatch, isn't it? Or you can say banditry means a group of gang. You have seen Bandit Queen, right? Or gang. That means a people of gang started looting. And famine became common. Famine means, you can say, scarcity of food. So these things became common in Russia. Now the question is like, what was army doing at the time? During the civil war, what was the army doing at the time? I just want to go again in the front portion of the topic, that is army. What happened? They went to their own place. Where they went? They broke up the army. They left the army and they went to their own land, home, to get their land back. So that is there. You can say we don't find much role of army at this time. That means there was less army because land already they were left the army. Now, what is the situation of civil war now? What will be the situation of civil war? Whether Bolshevik will come to the power again by defeating Green and White, that means socialist revolutionaries and pro-Tsarists. Now we'll see on another topic. So that means paragraph. Supporters of private property among whites took harsh steps with peasants who had seized land. Now what happened? Now white over here, that means pro-Tsarists, those who were supporters of king, what happened? They started giving a harsh punishment. They started behaving very harsh with whom? With the peasants, because they thought that these are the people, these are the peasants who snatch our land. So that means because of these things, what happened? Such action led to the loss of popular support for the non-Bolshevik. This harsh step taken by white made white, or you can say pro-Tsarist, unpopular among the people. You can see now the white losing the support of the people. By January 1920, the Bolshevik controlled most of the former Russian Empire. But slowly what happened? Bolshevik started taking over the power. That means slowly they started capturing places. What happened by 1920 January? They controlled most of the former Russian Empire. Most of the Russian Empire, they were captured. Whom? By whom? By Bolshevik. They succeeded due to the cooperation with non-Russian nationalists and Muslim Jaddadis. That means those who were the small Soviet groups which supported Bolshevik and Muslim Jaddadis help out to make Bolshevik success to what to do? To capture many places in Russia. Cooperations did not work with when, or you can say where, Russian colonies themselves turned Bolshevik. Now what happened over here? Now many people were a bit confused of Bolshevik, because as I already told you, we can see here the changing attitude of Bolshevik. We can see over here, like as I said, Russian nationalists and Muslim Jaddadis started helping out, right? It started supporting Bolshevik. Now what we will see over here, the party which were supporting Bolshevik, now Bolshevik attitude now is bit, we can see their attitude will change now. We saw many supporting parties, small groups supporting Soviet. Almost we can say Bolshevik is now getting popular in Russia. But there were confusion over here. At the same time, Bolshevik were changing their attitude. Now see here, in Khiva, in Central Asia, Bolshevik colonists brutally massacred local nationalists in the name of defending socialism. Now what happened in Khiva? It is in Central Asia, that means in between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan in Russia. These are the small Soviet groups country. So this Khiva, in Khiva what happened? Bolshevik colonists, what they started? They started massacring. That means they started killing the people who were the of local nationalists of Khiva. They saying that they were against the socialism. The Bolshevik is always in support of socialism. They always want to protect socialism. So this nationalists, the local nationalists of Khiva, they were in against the socialism. So that is the reason they killed the people of Khiva, the local nationalists. Now in this sense we can see the people over here are getting confused now. Now for an example, now if a people or if a king says like, okay, I'm good, I'll do good, always good for you, I'll always support in your hard time. But in the same thing, if the king started killing the people, if he started not helping the people, so the people will also get confused. The king in other phase is saying he's good, he's helping out the people, poor people, isn't it? He'll look after the people. Again in the next, against another phase, we can see the king killing the people, not supporting, helping out the poor and all. Now people will get confused over here. Here also the same thing, the people are getting confused in the Bolshevik. As Bolshevik said that we are in support of the people, we'll always help the people, we were always in support of socialism. But here we see they were killing the people. Now people are totally now confused. In these situations, many were confused about what the Bolshevik government represented. All the people were confused, totally confused. Actually, what Bolshevik stand, what this Bolshevik party stand for? They were confused because Bolshevik said that we are good, we are working for the socialism, or we are always in support of socialism. But in other hand, they are killing the people. So that is the reason here people were confused. Partly to remedy this, most non-Russian nationalists were given political autonomy in the Soviet Union. Remedy, you can say partly to remedy, to settle down these things, right? To make this fine. What happened? The non-Russian nationalists, those who were non-Russian nationalists, were given permission. The Bolshevik gave the permission to this non-Russian nationalist for what? Political autonomy in Soviet Union. That means, what do you mean by political autonomy? Political autonomy means this local non-Russian nationalists were given to choose their leader. They were given permission to they can participate in political activities in Russia. So this is called political autonomy. The state the Bolshevik created from the Russian Empire in December 1922. But since this was combined with unpopular policies that the Bolshevik forced the local government to follow, like the harsh discouragement of nomadism, attempts to win over different nationalists were only partly successful. Now we can see Russia. Russia is not only a country, isn't it? Russia is combined with many other groups, Soviet groups. That is the reason it is called USSR. That means Soviet Russia, right? So these small countries were given a political autonomy slowly in Russia. They were given to choose the leader. They were given to right for the political activities and all. Okay, that is okay. Now another thing, now Bolshevik, what the Bolshevik is trying to do. Now these things were combined with the unpopular policies of the people started disliking the policies of the Bolshevik. Most of the policies which Bolshevik tried to implement in Russia, the people did not like it, because what the people thought became opposite. Now Bolshevik, what happened, they started giving the harsh discouragement of nomadism. That means Bolshevik government, they stopped nomadism. That means nomadism means the people moving from one place to another. You can see on the right hand side on page number 41, new words, nomadism, lifestyle of those who do not live in one place but move from area to area to earn their livings. So this Bolshevik, what happened, they stopped this practice, that means nomadism. So this is also the reason slowly what happened, Bolshevik started getting unpopular among the people. Attempts to win over different nationalists were since only partly successful. That means to win the heart of the people, or you can say to win the people or nationalist groups, Bolshevik were not fully successful. Only partly, you can say in 10, only 3 or 4 groups were in support of Bolshevik, or you can say they won the heart of the people. But among 10, only 4 were in supporting Bolshevik, and 6 they did not like the policies of Bolshevik. So somehow in this civil war, we came to know that this Bolshevik, somehow they changed their attitude. The people did not like it. Green and white, that means socialist revolutionaries and pro-Tsarists, were totally against the Bolshevik. They tried to fight against the Bolshevik. That is, this fight, or you can say war, is known as a civil war. You can say army also broke down. They went to their own villages and all, because before that army, they were peasants, isn't it? So they went for redistribution of land and all. So we saw that how Bolshevik got unpopular among the people. Hope so guys, you understood this topic. Make sure, please, if you have any confusion, please leave a comment so I can reply you and explain you. Okay, till then, take care. We'll meet on another topic. Thank you.